Good morning. It's day 71 on the Continental Divide Trail. We are on the last day, day 3 of our trek to Winter Park. We've got 20 miles to go today. Got an initial 2,000 foot climb right out of the chute, and then some rollers, and then about a 1,500 foot climb at the end, and then we should be there. I got an early start at 6:30, got a good night's sleep. It didn't get too cold last night, it was kind of just right. Enough to sleep well, but not enough to get chilled. Looking forward to getting to Winter Park. Let's get on trail. The wind is really cranking up here, and as I get higher, I'm getting out of the trees, and there's a lot of exposure. And then once I get up on top of this ridge, I'm going to have a ridge line for the next 8 miles. And so I bundled up. I've got a t-shirt on, I've got one of my hoodies on, and I've got my mid layer on, and we'll see if that's enough. It's still probably only maybe upper 40s right now up here up real high. But man, it is cranking. I also put on my pants and my shorts. Kind of worried. I hope this wind is a crosswind. That would be absolutely horrible to have to plow through 8 miles of headwind. It's clear today. The smoke has moved away that was in last night that you saw. Hopefully we can keep our progress up real high. So let's get on trail. Well, I'm up on the ridge now. I'm guessing the temperature is somewhere around 32 or 35. I figured last night it did get down to around 40 or somewhere there, but we're at a much higher elevation right now. I touched some of the snowbanks up here, and it was frozen solid. And my fleece gloves were short cut. The wind is gusting, probably up to 50, steady state 30 to 40. Kind of comes and goes. The good news about the wind is that it's a tailwind for the most part, right about 45 degrees. Anyway, let's get back on trail. Got a hitch.
Sunsets red and gold glow. Laughing loud with hearts so free. Whiskey and wildflowers you'll see.
Let's go ahead and close out day 71. I started out about 1.5 miles north of I-70 here in Colorado, and a lot of elevation gain today, about 8,000 feet in total, and just under 20 miles. It was cold this morning once we got up on the ridge. I mean, the wind was really kicking up, and my hands were getting numb, and I had to get the heavy-duty gloves out. And wore 2 layers of shirts and then a mid-layer as well. And then we had exposure for about 8 miles there. Then we got into some rollers, but those rollers were at 12 and 13,000 feet, so they were taxing as far as being able to maintain pace going up and down those. Finally, we got to the end there where we had one last climb, and it's like, do we really have to do this to get to the highway? Yes, we do. So got down to the highway, and we got a quick hitch, me and Noko, and at any rate, all three of us got a ride into those two went to Winter Park. I came down here to Fraser, and got checked into the hotel here, so thankful about that. Had a nice dinner, and the day ended up being really good. Good section overall. It was a tough section. I would put that at the top of the list as far as difficulty from a technical standpoint and an endurance standpoint. I'm not going to lie, that was a lot of anxiety going into this section, and it's a relief to come out of it. So looking forward to a day off tomorrow here in Fraser, and then hitting the trail again to head to Grand Lake in 2 days. So anyway, we will see you tomorrow.